in detail. So he starts with the 10 subjects that he wanted to elaborate. Naradji. And Shukadeva Goswami, in his turn, he is explaining Parikshit Maharaj that when Brahmaji and Naradji had a discussion, then they had a discussion about the 10 topics. Then he says that their discussion was atra, means there. They had a discussion about the first thing is sarga. Sarga means creation. What is this creation means? This creation means creation of Brahma and the Mahat Tattva. Visarga means when Brahmaji takes elements and combines them together to form something in this material world. That is Visarga, that is considered as a sub-creation or secondary creation. Then Sthanam. Sthanam is about the planetary system. In this universe, there is a 14 planetary system where all the living entities, as per their karma, they reside and they perform activities. Then Poshanam. Poshanam is like a protection. So who is protecting this world? How that protection is offered by the personality. Then further he explains about Utaya. Utaya means again a generation, or it's the impetus for creation. What was the impetus that was there for the creation? Then Manavantara. Manavantara means changing of Manus. In Brahma's one day, there are 14 Manus, they come. So one day of Brahma is like 1,000 Divya Yugas. This 1,000 Divya Yugas divided by 14 means 17.5 or 17.6, something that comes. And that much is the span of one Manu. And each Manvantara, Lord has some specific incarnations. About that he speaks, and that is known as a Ishanukatha. Lots of different incarnations. Then Nirodha. Nirodha means, Prabhupada translated as going back home, back to God, Godhead. And Mukti is a liberation. And the last one is Ashraya. So each canto of Srimad Bhagavatam represents one particular activity. So you might be thinking then what the first chapter says about. First chapter is also Sarga, creation. If you read the first chapter, that creates intense inquiry about Supreme Personality of God. That creates faith, inquisitiveness, and sincerity in your heart to accept Srimad Bhagavatam as a science of Godhead. That's the first canto's topic. And the second one then starts the actual Sarga, actual creation, how it has taken place. Dashamasya Vishuddhyattam Navanam Iha Lakshanam Varnayanti Mahatmanam Shrutanatha Chandasa. To isolate the transcendence of the Samam Bonam, the symptom of the rest are described sometimes by the Vedic inference, sometimes by direct explanations, and sometimes by the summary explanation given by the sages. So So here again, Shukadev Goswami Ji is explaining Parikshit Maharaj that how, in what way this subject matter has discussed. The other 9 subjects, they were discussed as per the time, place and circumstances and as per the audience. But the 10th one is explained by Shukadev Goswami himself. Then further, it said that Bhutamatrendriyadhyam Janma Sarga Udarataha Brahmano Guna Vaishamyam Visargaha Paurushaha Smritaha. The elementary creation of 16 items of matter, namely the 5 elements, fire, water, land, air and sky, sound, form, taste, smell, touch, and the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin and mind is known as a sarga, whereas subsequent resultant interaction of the modes of material nature is called visarga. So this amalgamation of this 16 items is known as a Mahat Tattva. So it is consists of 5 main elements: Bhumira, Ponalo, Vayu, Kham, that is earth, water, ether, fire and air. Then there are Pancha Tanmatras. Pancha Tanmatra means, what they call it in English? Pancha Tanmatra. This Pancha Tanmatras, that shows how the knowledge acquiring senses can understand or experience or perceive the material elements. Like air. How one can perceive air? Through touch, sparsha, and through the senses, that is skin. So like that, first these 5 elements came into existence, after then Pancha Tanmatra, and then the senses through which we can perceive these elements. And that's it. That is called as a sarga, the first creation. And second thing, which is visarga, which has explained here, as a resultant interaction of the modes of material nature is called visarga. When all this Pancha Tanmatras, 5 elements and knowledge acquiring senses, when they get interacted with each other under the influence of modes of material nature, then whatever comes out, that is known as a visarga. In order to explain the 10 divisional symptoms of a Srimad Bhagavatam, there are even continuous verses. The first of these under reference pertains to the 16 elementary manifestation of earth, water, etc. with a material ego composed of a material intelligence and mind. The subsequent creation is a result of reactions of the above mentioned 16 energies of the first Purusha. The Mahavishnu incarnation of Govinda, as later explained by Brahma in his treatise Brahma Samhita, 5th chapter, 47th verse, as follows. Yah karanarnava jale vajati sma yoga nihidramananta jagadanda saroma kupaha adara shakti mavalamya param swamurtim Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. The first Purusha incarnation of Govinda, Lord Krishna, known as the Mahavishnu, goes into a yoga nidra, mystic sleep or slumber. And the innumerable universes are situated in potency in each and every hair hole of his transcendental body. As mentioned in the previous verses, Shrutena, or with a reference to the Vedic conclusions, the creation is made possible from the Supreme Personality of a Godhead directly by manifestation of his particular energies. Without such a Vedic reference, the creation appears to be a product of material nature. This conclusion comes from poor fund of knowledge. From Vedic reference, it is concluded that the origin of all energies, namely internal, external, and marginal, is the Supreme Personality of a Godhead. And as explained here in before, the illusory conclusion is that creation is made by the internal material nature. The Vedic conclusion is transcendental, light, where the non-Vedic conclusion is material darkness. The eternal potency of the Supreme Lord is identical with the Supreme Lord, and the external potency is enlivened in contact with the internal potency. The parts and parcels of the internal potency, which react in the contact with the external potency, are called the marginal potency or living entities. Thus, the original creation is directly from the Supreme Personality of a Godhead or Parabrahman, and the secondary creation as a reactionary result of the original ingredients is made by Brahma. Thus, the activities of the whole universe are started. So, as explained here, with the reference from a Vedic literature, that the first creation or Sarga has done by Mahavishnu himself. And Prabhupada has quoted from Brahma Samhita, where Brahmaji has spoke about how the Purusha incarnation of the Lordship, Mahavishnu, from his pores, millions of universes that came out. And what was there? So these 16 elements, what just we have read in this shloka, plus material mind, ego, and material intelligence. This 18. They are directly manifested from Mahat Tattva, from Mahavishnu, which is known as a Mahat Tattva. Unless and until this Mahat Tattva comes in a contact with the Lord's internal potency, it never gets activated. So how it gets activated? When he gives his glance on that Mahat Tattva, then the living entities, the internal potency of the Lord, that enters, which is also known as the marginal potency of the Lord, that enters into that Mahat Tattva, and the second creation takes place. And the first creation is the job of Lord himself, and the second creation is the job of Lord Brahma. So is that clear? Makes some sense. So this is how you won't get any such a explanation in any of the scripture rather than Vedic treatise. None of the religion has such a detailed explanation about the creation. They have some vague ideas, some rough ideas about things. And that's why Prabhupada clearly mentions about different tendencies or different ways that the people they use to know about the creation. It says here that as mentioned in the previous verse, Shrutena, or with reference to the very conclusion, the creation is made possible from the Supreme Personality of a Godhead directly by manifestation of his particular energy. That is what a Vedic treatise says. Without such a Vedic reference, the creation appears to be the product of material nature. This conclusion comes from the poor fund of knowledge. And in the Western world, this conclusion is more prominent. That's why they have this Big Bang theory, that everything is manifested from some collision of two chunks and the whole planetary system came into existence. That's a foolishness. From the Vedic reference, it is concluded that the origin of all energies, namely internal, external, and marginal, is the Supreme Personality of a Godhead. And as explained herein and before, the illusory conclusion is that creation is made by the inert material nature. So that's totally a foolishness to consider that everything is created by the material energy itself. It never does. You can't produce or you can't pregnant a dead woman, or no one can get pregnant from the dead body of a man. Dead body of woman and man is like a matter. Unless and until there is a presence of a soul, nothing gets created. So, thinking that the inner material is the cause of a creation is sheer foolishness. Prabhupada clearly says it is a poor fund of knowledge. Because without existence of soul, generation, reproduction, and maintenance will not happen. But there will be decay. It will get destroyed. But regeneration or reformation will not happen with the inert matter. The Vedic conclusion is a transcendental light, whereas the non-Vedic conclusion is material darkness. Because there is no clarity. Like there is a evolution theory also there, that they say that everything is created from the amoeba, from bacteria. It started with that and then it came, the last stage is human being. But still all these animals are there and we are not seeing the missing link between them. Has anyone seen that? That how we are transformed from the apes to human beings? Because still there are apes, there are human beings. So where is that changeover that you can see it? So this is a poor fund of our knowledge, and that's why it is considered as a darkness. And further Prabhupada says here, the internal potency of the Supreme Lord is identical with the Supreme Lord, and the external potency is enlivened in contact with the internal potency. This matter remains always inert till it comes in contact with internal potency of the Lord. Like this table is here, maybe for last 7-8 years, or more than that. Whatever it may be. Maybe 3 years. If you keep some men and women together, are you going to have the same one or you will have one more also? But this table has remained same. Because inert can't produce its own. Because there is no existence of consciousness and living entity. The consciousness is the symptom of Lord's internal potency, which get manifested by the existence of a soul, which is the marginal energy of the Lord. Then further Prabhupada says, the part and parcels of the internal potency which react in contact with the external potency are called the marginal potency or the living entities that we are. Thus, the original creation is directly from the Supreme Personality of a Godhead or Parabrahman, and the secondary creation, as a reactionary result of the original ingredients, is made by Brahma. Thus, the activities of the whole universe are started. So, any question or any doubt about this? Both are same. Yeah. Wordings are different.
I thought the soul was more the consciousness, and the spirit was more of like God.
From where you got this understanding?
I just made it up.
Oh. You can't understand Vedic literature by your own make. That's why Acharya is there. Let them do that. Why we have to do that? If we do that, then it will be a sheer confusion for ourselves. Both are same. Once two of our brahmacharis, they went for a book distribution. They knocked on the one apartment. One person just opened the door that much from where he can just sneak out, and he said, "What?" And this brahmachari says, "You know, we have some books which speaks about soul and spirit." And that funny guy from inside, he just, "I know this spirit only." He took out the bottle, showed them, and he said, he again banged the door. So for him, the spirit means which is available in the bottle to drink. That is alcohol. And for the person who is interested in self-realization, for him, spirit means soul. Means living entity. A conditioned living entity who is striving in this material world to seek happiness. And then that spirit, if he is not in touch with the spiritual personality, then that spirit finds such happiness in the spirit which is available in the bottle. So either you have to decide yourself whether you have to in touch with the spiritual personalities or you have to get in touch with the spirit in the bottle. Either with the matter or with the living entity that we have to decide.
I guess my interpretation, just thinking about it now, would have been soul would be consciousness, which would be more material, and spirit would be more spiritual, and God, I always saw them as separate.
They are not actually. Because consciousness is the symptom of existence of soul. If there is a soul, you can know it through consciousness. If there is no soul, there is no consciousness. Consciousness is the thing that you can perceive, but you can't perceive soul. Are you getting it? Soul is not visible to this naked eyes, and none of the material instrument can visualize the soul. But you can realize the soul through consciousness. The soul, the embedded soul is pervaded throughout the body through consciousness. The symptom of presence of soul is consciousness. Exactly. Chetana and Atma. कुछ कह रहे थे? महाविष्णु जब इस महत्त्व के ऊपर अपनी दृष्टि डालते हैं तो उसको दूसरी भाषा में कहा गया कि he impregnates the material nature with living entities. So when he glances over the material nature, Mahavishnu, from him only. They are also in the Lord's body. Mahavishnu's body. It's clearly mentioned here. Yasya, what's that?
Aren't they also doublings of Brahma?
Sorry?
The jivas? They're all part of, they all get sucked back into Brahma's body.
See, Adhara Shaktim Avalambya Param Swamurti is the formation of the Lord from which everything rests upon him. Why he is known as a Narayana also? Because Nara takes shelter at him. That's why he is a Narayana. So the living entities, they also, at the time of a dissolution, all they enter into the Mahavishnu's body. And when there is a time for a next creation, they come out of the Mahavishnu's body. What do you say?
I thought we read somewhere recently, in the past couple of months, that it all gets sucked back into Brahma's body.
Not Brahma's body. Parabrahma. Parabrahma is Lord himself. Everything goes back to his body. That's why Prabhupada, actually to fulfill your inquiry only, it is written here, see. Thus the original creation directly come from the Supreme Personality of a Godhead or Parabrahman. So everything is created by him and again gets absorbed by him. So again it comes back to his own body. From where it manifests, there it gets dissolved. Because Yastvindra Gopama, Yasyai Kanishva Sitakala Mathavalambya Jivanti Loma Vilaja Jagadandanata. What happens when Yasyai Kanishva, when he exhales, the whole planetary systems and universes, they come out of his body. And when he inhales, everything goes back to his body.
From Brahma, by the word of Vishnu.
Mahavishnu. Comes everything from Mahavishnu. When Brahma comes in second thing. When all the universes are existed now, came into existence. Then to create the bodies for the living entities, as per their karma, Brahma, he engineers the things. He gets them together and he manifests them. And then Lord again enters into that universe, each of the individual universe, as a Garbhodakshayi Vishnu. From his navel, Brahma manifests. And then he starts his creation. So the first sarga is done by Lord himself. And the second thing, that is also by Lord himself, but in the form of a Garbhodakshayi Vishnu. He creates Brahma, and then Brahma gets together all the ingredients now which are available from the Mahavishnu, and he starts working on that. And then all these beautiful, wonderful, alluring things are created by Brahma.
We don't have anything in this room that's Vishnu.
Huh?
Is there anything in
See, there is Vishnu standing there.
about
that Balaji is there. Look at your back, that Vishnu is there. Hari, in the form of Vishnu. If you want to see, you go inside that office where our boss sits. On his head, Vishnu is standing. You have not seen that. So many times you were in the office.
I didn't know it was Krishna.
Oh, nobody told you that. Huh? Because you never asked. You never asked.
You
Okay.
कृष्ण से बलराम बलराम से चतुर्युग में संप्रदाय के विष्णु आ गए तो जीवात्मा है ये कहाँ रखते हैं शरीर का
महाविष्णु महाविष्णु
उससे आगे नहीं जाता जीवात्मा
प्रलय के बाद अगर वो जब मुक्त हो जाता है तो भगवत धाम चला जाता है। जब तक वो मुक्त नहीं होता है तब तक वो महाविष्णु के शरीर में ही घूमते रहता है।
फर्स्ट टाइम में तो सारा जीव भगवान से ही निकला
गिर जाता है भगवान से। ऐसे नहीं कि शरीर से निकल आता है वो गोलोक वृंदावन में भगवान के साथ रहता है, वहां से भ्रष्ट होके नीचे आ जाता है, गोलोक धाम से गिर जाता है, भगवान के शरीर से नहीं गिरता। ऐसा नहीं कि सारे जीव मुक्त होने के बाद भगवान में घुस जाते हैं। हाँ हाँ, लेकिन विभिन्न अंश है ना, वो स्वांश तो नहीं है। स्वांश जैसे विष्णु है, वे अपने अपनी पास टाइम्स होने के बाद भगवान में घुस जाते हैं, अलग से उनकी आइडेंटिटी नहीं रहती है। जब तक कोई भगवान की इच्छा नहीं होती कि एक पर्टिकुलर लीला करना है तो वो रूप में बाहर निकल आए। ये तो विभिन्न अंश है, ये सेपरेट ही रहते भगवान से। ममयांश जीवलोके जीवभूत सनातन, देयर इज ऑलवेज डिफरेंस बिटवीन लॉर्ड एंड लिविंग एंटिटीज। दे नेवर गेट सायुज्य मुक्ति में भी वो केवल ब्रह्मन में प्रवेश करते हैं, भगवान के शरीर में नहीं घुसते। भगवान की जो आभा है उसमें वो प्रवेश कर लेते हैं। हाँ, दोनों ही, हाँ दोनों ही सनातना, यही तो बोला गया ना, मम अंश जीवलोके जीवभूत सनातन। वो सनातन रूप से मेरा अंश है, एक नहीं होगा कभी। ये तो सायुज्य मुक्ति केवल मिथ्या जैसे हमें दिखाई देता है कि वो भगवान में घुस गया, लेकिन भगवान में नहीं हो बल्कि इसमें घुस जाता है, ब्रह्म ज्योति में घुस जाता है। उनका डेस्टिनेशन केवल ब्रह्म ज्योति तक ही रहता है, उसके आगे नहीं जाता। फिर उसके आगे जाके फिर परमात्मा है, फिर उसके आगे जाके महत्तत्व महाविष्णु से मैनिफेस्ट होता है। मैंने नहीं कहा कि महत्तत्व यानी महाविष्णु है, इट्स इनर्ट मैटर एंड महाविष्णु इज महाविष्णु। जो मूल स्वरूप में देखा जाए तो भगवान का ही रूप है, गोविंद है। केवल ये सर्ग विसर्ग क्रिएशन, इसके लिए भगवान वो रूप में आ जाता है, वही महत्त्व कहा जाता है उसको। प्रधान यानी उसकी कोई महत्व, एक ही के दो नाम है। कभी उसको प्रधान कहते हैं इन 24 मूल तत्वों को, या कभी कभी महत्त्व कहते हैं उसको। कौन सा महत्व? इज अ चंक, अमालगमेशन ऑफ ऑल मटेरियल एलिमेंट्स, इट्स अ मैटर। मैटर का क्या स्वरूप रहेगा? जैसे मिट्टी का गोला रहता है, जब तक वो गोला रहेगा उसको आप सेपरेट करके अलग अलग रूप नहीं दोगे तब तक वो मिट्टी का गोला है। उसका क्या रूप रहेगा, उसका क्या रंग रहेगा? जैसे आप राइस दाल सब्जी चपाती सब कैसे अलग अलग से बन जाता है, मूल स्वरूप में देखा जाए तो सारा मिट्टी ही है ना वो, तो मिट्टी में से सारा जैसे मैनिफेस्ट हो जाता है, तो उसी प्रकार से महत्त्व से ये सारी चीजें मैनिफेस्ट हो जाती है। ब्रह्मा जी का काम ही है किसी चीज को राइस बनाना है, किसी चीज को व्हीट बनाना है, किसी चीज को लौकी बनाना है, किसी चीज को तुरई बनाना है।
आटा होता है, आटा से बहुत प्रकार के
हाँ,
तो ऐसे महत्व का क्या स्वरूप, क्या होता है?
स्वरूप क्या देखना है?
सारा चीज बना सकते,
सारा कुछ सब कुछ इकट्ठा है। आप उसको क्या देखना चाहते हो, क्या स्पेसिफिक? मनुष्य तो है नहीं, वो मैटर है, मैटर में भी इन एनी शेप, दैट डजंट मैटर्स। वो सारे इकट्ठा कर लो ना, जैसे शरीर में 5 तत्व है, एक एक करके निकालोगे तो मालूम पड़ेगा कि कैसे हालत खराब हो जाती है। जैसे लू लग जाती है तो शरीर का डिहाइड्रेशन होना शुरू हो जाता है, शरीर कैसे हो जाता है फिर? कैन यू मेक इट आउट व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इट इज? कांट। क्योंकि जब तक चेतना के साथ उसका संगम है तब तक उसको कुछ शेप है, फॉर्म है पर्टिकुलर, वो जो आपको अट्रैक्ट कर सकता है। अदरवाइज मैटर इज मैटर। उसके कई शेप साइज के बारे में कई एक्सप्लेनेशन है नहीं शास्त्र में। क्यों करना है, क्यों टाइम वेस्ट करना है उसमें? मैटर के बारे में सोच के जीव अपना समय क्यों बर्बाद करे? हम तो यहाँ पे बताना चाहते हैं कि भैया जब मैटर जीव के संग में आके अलग अलग रूप धारण करता है तो उसके ऊपर ध्यान मत करो, और आप ध्यान कर रहे हो उस मत तत्व के ऊपर। हाँ तो जरूरत थोड़ी कि मैटर के बारे में चिंतन करो। कृष्ण कहता है मेरे बारे में चिंतन करो। कृष्ण कहते हैं कि मेरे बारे में सोचो, मैटर के बारे में थोड़ी सोचने के लिए बोला उन्होंने। माम अनुस्मर, मेरा स्मरण करो, मैटर को क्या सोच के फायदा है? So we'll stop here. श्रील प्रभुपाद की, ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय।
Theo, why do you think so much?
Sorry?
Theo, why do you think so much?